Santiago. Well, first of all, voting is the most precious right of every citizen, and it's our moral obligation to see how the voting process controls our decisions. Hillary Clinton. First of all, let me tell you that next year is going to be a very important year. Why? We're going to choose our next leader for the next 6 years. Who here has the Mexican ID for voting that is called INE? Good, that's great, because it is time for us, the first voters, to decide who is going to be our leader. But for that, we need to know what are the main actors and who are the possible candidates. First of all, here is a map of how the political parties control Mexico, and right now I'm going to present you which are the next states that are taking elections next year. There are 9. Most of them have different type of government, PRI, PAN, PRD. And well, Mexico has, in the national concept, 9 political parties, which every one of them is divided in left, center, and right. Movimiento Ciudadano and the Green Party are from center, right, center, left. And also we take into account that since 2015 we have independent candidates. I put them right here because the 2 most popular candidates are actually from right, Bronco and Margarita Zavala. Possible coalitions. Why coalitions? Well, since Mexico has a great variety of political parties, it is very important for them to control the majority, and for that they have to make teams with other parties. Right now, these ones are not formal, since well, until next year we will have the elections. But you can see that it doesn't matter the political ideology a party has. It matters the power, the influence on the people. Right now, we can see that this one, well, left with right and center left, and we can say that it's center right or center. Right now, here are our possible candidates. As you may know by the news and because of your parents or a friend like me, you will know that there are 8 possible candidates for the 2018 election, since they are not formal yet because they haven't won the nomination for the political party. Or in the case of Margarita and Bronco, they have to recollect at least, I think that 1 million firms, like by that number. And for that they can be on the ballot. From the PAN, with coalition with the PRD, we have Ricardo Anaya, who is the actual president of the party, Moreno Valle, who is the former governor of the state of Puebla, and also, well, from the PRD, from the same coalition, Miguel Ángel Mancera, who is the chief of government, in parentheses, the governor of Mexico City. From the center, PRI, we have two main actors from the actual cabinet, which are Miguel Ángel Osorio Chong, who is the Secretary of Government, and José Antonio Meade, who is the Secretary of Treasury. From left, we have Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who is the only official candidate until right now for being part of the 2017 election. As we can see, the next political ballot will be very extent. In a more local way, taking into account that we also have local elections next year, this is a map of how Nuevo León looks, and we have to take into account that it is our time to know how we want to be ruled. It's time for us, the citizens, to learn which is the best party or movement that will give us the right to be a better society in Mexico, in all the parts from north to south. Remember, you have the power, the choice is in you.
Persuade you to get up and vote in the next election. You missed that. You read it. I asked you to write it there, and you showed us information which is more informative. Well, in the end, yes, okay, you gave a memorable statement, but if you're going to make it persuasive, you have to persuade us to do something. Everything else is fine. Try not to walk around the screen and cover the screen. Stay there and then point out to what you have. And you also had an error in the first slide. Go back to the first one. And it's ironic Cause you have it correct in the title.
Oh, yeah.
Why should we vote in 2018 and then what happens on 2000? I mean, the first one is correct, why not write it the same way? We don't have question mark at the beginning in English. We do not put that in English, okay? You shouldn't have even put that statement, just said it, because that's what I mean regarding text, there's error, I mean, everyone is seeing it.
Okay.
Especially when you go to bigger audiences, as we're in classroom. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you, good, Victor.
Thanks.
Very